Hi, I'm Audrey, and one of my biggest passions is helping people find their place and how they can serve at church because of how important that has been to me in my walk with Jesus. When I first started serving at Grace, it seemed, if I'm being honest, to stem more from like I should do this. You know, my mom served a ton in church growing up, and it's just something that it was just like a supposed to kind of thing versus like literally stemming from like a desire to grow the kingdom. So that I stepped into certain spaces because of that, seated in that. And then we got involved in life group. And when we got involved in life group, that's when serving really started to have the snowball effect. So, you know, my life group leader got me at the coffee kiosk within the first couple months. We started serving at city partners. So we would go to like some of our city partners around the area, and then becoming a life group leader was like a natural next layer to that. So it kind of started to blossom and grow. And now we're shepherding our flock and inviting them to the coffee kiosk and to go to the city partners and to let that spill out into others and beyond. But really, it took time for it to take root to be something that was coming out of like a different part of my heart, I guess. And I think the cool part of that is that it was when other people started coming alongside of me to serve. So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the ways that I served were using a different part of the gifting of like the connecting and the evangelism. That like, how do you do evangelism while inside of the wall of your church in serving, but in bringing people along with me, I was able to do that as we served together. I think a big part of finding your place in the church is to let yourself be known, to show up and to speak up. I have taken shape 3 or 4 different times. Well, the first time for myself, and then the other several times for other people. So people in my life group were gonna go, hey, I'll show up and I'll be there with you. And the shape class is really to find your unique shape, your unique design that has a place, that literally, I tell my kids this all the time, God made you for a very specific job that He wants you to do. And by going through the shape class to learn what your shape is, and then to talk to somebody who has that knowledge to be able to give you that thread to pull on to find, where do I serve in this church? So I experienced that myself going through the shape class, and now I get to do that for others, which is the perfect picture of what shape is meant to do, because there's so much goodness on the other side. You could find community when you show up at that volunteer opportunity. There's people that you're serving alongside of, and then you get to know them and they get to know you. And that's really what volunteering can be. It's not just like a check the box of serving today. It's how are we creating life change because we took a little opportunity to serve at our church body.